What is going on, man? Welcome to the video and welcome to another full day of eating video where I'm going to share everything that I ate in the day with you to hit my macros, which equates to about 2,000 calories. Just for reference, my current macros are 200 grams of protein, 50 grams of fat, and 210 grams of carbs. Technically, this is 2,090 calories, but we're going to round down. We're close enough. So I am pretty steep in my fat loss phase. I've lost about 18 pounds over the last 4 months. So I'm getting relatively hungry. So I'm really trying to maximize my use of these 2,000 calories so that I feel as full and satiated as possible. And how I set up my meals is I have 2 main meals, lunch and dinner. And then I have a pre and post-workout snack to really optimize my workouts and my recovery. And then if needed, I'll throw in an additional snack sometime later in the day to round out my macros if I need it. So let's get into it. Everything that I ate, this was technically yesterday, I took a picture of everything that I ate. This is the first thing. So this is my pre-workout nutrition because I work out first thing in the morning. So what I usually do is I weigh in, I go about my usual morning routine, and I drink a glass of water before I eat or drink anything else. And then this was my pre-workout nutrition. So it's an Oikos Pro Greek yogurt, which are amazing. 20 grams of protein, only 8 carbs, 3 fat, and then I had a banana as well. So a little bit of carbs, a little bit of protein to really help me optimize my workout, but very, very low on the dietary fat, just so that I don't kind of slow down the digestion. Then I went and hit my workout, and when I returned, this is what I had as my post-workout snack. So I had this Fiber One cereal, which is about 34 grams of carbs, but you get 18 grams of fiber. This is the highest fiber cereal I think I've seen in at least the grocery store that I go to. So that's the one I've been having after my workout. I'll have some almond milk with that, and I'll have a scoop of Transparent Labs whey isolate on the side. So I'm getting 28 grams of protein from that, 0 fat, and only 1 gram of carbs from that protein shake. Now, several hours later is when I have my first official meal of the day, anywhere from, I'd say, noon to 1 or 2 o'clock. And this is an automated meal for me, meaning it's pretty much the same every single day. I do vary a few things in there, like the cheese or the eggs or the portion sizes of what I'm having, but this is what I had for that. So what this is 5 servings of liquid egg whites, so that's getting me about 25 grams of protein. I put spinach in the egg whites, made a little omelet out of it. Then I had 3 whole eggs, 2 of them of which I put on this 1 slice of whole grain bread. So I took 1 slice of whole grain bread, cut it in half, and put 2 eggs in it with some ketchup and made a little sandwich out of it. And I put the 3rd egg on the side. I also added into the omelet and into the sandwich 1 serving of fat-free mozzarella cheese, which I found at the grocery store yesterday. 9 grams of protein, 2 carbs, no fat. Really great macros. And that just adds a bit of taste and makes it obviously taste a little bit better. So the macros for this meal are right here. And then 3 or 4 hours after that is when I had my dinner. Me and Morgan had dinner together. And this is what we had for dinner. So very kind of clean textbook meal. This is about 8 ounces of cooked chicken breast. I usually prefer to weigh out my chicken raw, but because we cooked a whole bunch of it all at once, I took my portion size and I made sure to find an option in MyFitnessPal that was listed as cooked chicken breast, because there's a big difference between weighing it raw and weighing it cooked. And then what I also have here is about 1 cup of rice and 2 servings of mixed vegetables. So this is actually a very big plate. So this did fill me up a good amount. And I also added 2 servings of teriyaki sauce onto the chicken as well. And the macros for this meal look like this. So very high protein, moderate carb, low fat meal. Now, after this dinner, I had a little bit of carbs left and I had a good amount of fats. So what I did was I had a little snack before bed, which was another slice of whole grain bread with 1 serving of natural peanut butter. As you probably know, peanut butter is one of those foods that you've got to weigh it out on a food scale if you want to be accurate about how you're tracking it, because it's such a high fat food that if you overeat it, you're going to be racking up calories very, very quickly. And back in the day, I used to not weigh it out on a food scale. I would just eyeball it, and I was actually eating 2.5 servings of peanut butter, about 600 calories worth of peanut butter, and I was only tracking it as 190 calories. which is 1 serving. So I was doing that every day. At the end of the week, there was 2,500 calories that I just wasn't tracking, that was unaccounted for. So you got to make sure you weigh out your peanut butter, at least if you're in a serious fat loss phase like I am. So that's everything that I ate today to hit my macros. My final macros for the day were 204 grams of protein. I was aiming for 200. 207 grams of carbs. I was aiming for 210. And 48 grams of fat. I was aiming for 50. I also managed to get 38 grams of fiber, a lot of that coming from that high fiber cereal and the whole grain bread. I also had a bunch of those vegetables and some spinach in there. And I had about 2,000 milligrams of sodium, which is actually on the lower end of what most people have. Even myself, most days I'm up closer to 3,000 milligrams. So I don't mean to toot my own horn, but this is a pretty good textbook full day of eating for about 2,000 calories or 2,100 calories. If you're looking to lose body fat, assuming that that's a calorie deficit for you as well as it is for me. But that's gonna wrap up the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up because it does help the video get out to more people. And I'd love for you to subscribe to my channel. That way you can get notified when I make more videos just like this every single week. And I'll see you on the next video.